Don't know what happened. Give y'all some time to get in here. Give y'all some time to get in here. See if we can get going. See if we can get going. Get some more people in here. See if we get going. My last session dropped. My last live drop. So I'll start back over just fresh for those who missed it. The futures were up. The stock market is looking good. We made a play on Adobe and Fiverr today. I did not post a Fiverr play, but we made about $17. And that's only on one share. If you bought one share, you made $17 on an Adobe play. And on the Fiverr play, we made, I bought it down at 114. It bounced back up to 121. So on one share, we made $7. On one share, we made $7. So if you were in there today, if you were watching with me, if you were with me, we made money on the Adobe play. And that could have been a good call option. Would have been a lot more profitable as a call option. A call option probably would have made us a few $100s at least today. But I just posted the stock. I did not play the call option today. And I did Adobe because we did our due diligence on it yesterday, on yesterday, I believe, or Sunday. We did our due diligence on it, so I knew that it was bound to rebound at that 540 line. So if you saw my story today, you jumped in that play, hopefully, and you made some money with me. So that's us on Adobe. Let's check out our stock heat map today. So as I said, the whole market was up today, right? Everything was booming. And we saw this early last week, but it was a bull flag, which means it was a false signal. Hopefully, after coming down for 3 days, this is a good market correction, and we're hoping to see some more green days across the map. So tech is up in the green, financials are in the green. We got communication services in the green. Healthcare showing some red, some weakness, but that's not a bad thing, right? We want to buy low, sell high. We see Pfizer has come down to the $58 range, where it's been holding at the $61. So I will wait for it to come down some more if you want to get in there for a good swing or day trade. So we buy low, we sell high. Let's not forget that. So don't think red is negative. Amazon came up, Baba came up. Oh yeah, so it looks like we made some good moves today. For me, the biggest moves I saw and that helped my portfolio was Baba and Neo. Baba came up a good 6.94%, and Neo came up a good 7%. And also that trade I made with Adobe and Fiverr, both of those were both profitable trades for me on today. So we're looking good as far as the stock heat map. Everything pretty much sat green. Let's go check out our crypto. Oh man, crypto is booming too. So if y'all been watching, we know. What did I tell y'all to buy Bitcoin at? I said buy Bitcoin between $46,000 and $47,000. $46,000 and $47,000. And of course, we're not buying an entire Bitcoin, but we're buying fractional shares. If you bought $1,000 of Bitcoin, let's see, I'll do it. I'm going to check out mine, right? I bought $900 of Bitcoin, and my average is currently $47,141, and I'm up $40. And I put $900 in. So I'm up $40. If you put in more than that, I'm up 4.48%. So imagine 5% on a bigger amount. I put in a small amount in this account, and it's made me $40 so far. And you gotta think about it. It's these small wins every day that make us money, right? So I made, let's just do the math, right? We're gonna add it all up. I made $72 in Fiverr today. I'm gonna put it in the calculator for us, right? So we just kind of do the math to see how the small wins actually help us out. $72 in Fiverr. I made $15 in Adobe, plus $40 in Bitcoin. I made $127 today. If you do that 4 or 5 days a week, so that's times 4, that's $500 a week extra. So it's the small wins that count, guys. We're not looking at, I know a lot of us are starting with smaller accounts. So we try to start by buying low stocks or just buying fractional shares. And we allow those to build our portfolio. And eventually we get where we can have that $25,000 account and we can do unlimited day trades and things like that. That's why this is the journey to become wealthy. It's the journey because we ain't got it yet, but we're trying to get there, and we're going to get there one piece at a time. So let's look at some of these other cryptos that were booming today. So we talked about Bitcoin. Hopefully you got in at 46, 47 with me. 46 or 47,000 with me. We got Crow is up. We got Dogecoin back up. And we got Shiba Inu back up. I don't see Ethereum on here. I don't know why Ethereum isn't here. That's okay. So we'll go to the cryptocurrency page. We'll see where everything is hitting on. So Bitcoin is up 3% on the day. Ethereum is only up 0.43%. But again, if you were with me, we saw this down at $3,700. You could have got in there, and that would have got you a good percentage. But again, it's a small percent. So it looks like most of the crypto. Oh, and Terra Luna. I mentioned this the other day. I said it was something we should look at, and we didn't get in there, but we probably should have, because on the week it's up 60%. So we probably could have made some good money there. Although I didn't get in, and I didn't really do my research to get in. I don't know why it's booming right now. That may be one for us to talk about on tomorrow. I may do some due diligence today and bring back some news for y'all. Actually, I'll write that down, and that'll be a topic for tomorrow. We'll look at Terra Luna and see how we feel about getting into that. Now, although it's ran up, because remember, we like to buy low and sell high. Buy low, sell high. It's already ran up a good 60%. Knowing that it's ran up a good 60%, that makes this a risky play. So that means that this joker could come back down at 60% any day. It can come back down at 60% any day. But we'll still look into it, see what we can find on it. Crow is one we were looking at. Crowcrypto.com. It is up 6% for today. We got Uniswap. That's not one we've been really looking at. I think most of the ones we looked at were Crow. We were looking at Shiba Inu, which is up 3.58% for today. Dogecoin, which has been pretty stale and not moving for quite some time, but it actually started coming down for the 7-day movement. Y'all see that's at 5.21%. And we mentioned Terra Luna, but we did not do a deep dive into it. And we were looking at Cardano. We're in Cardano. We're in Solano. We're in Ethereum, and we're in Bitcoin. So those are the cryptos that we're in. They all seem to be doing well as far as the 7-day and the 24-hour charts. I do not see any major news concerning crypto, or why it's going up. So based on that, I'll have to make the assumption that crypto is basically just moving with the rest of the market, and seeing that the rest of the market is positive. Like I told you, the Dow is up, the S&P 500 is up, and the NASDAQ is up. We did skip over the Russell 2000. Let's see what the Russell 2000 is doing. Let me look that up. So based on that, the rest of the market is up. I'm believing that is why crypto is up. So even the Russell. So if you guys watched last night's video, we saw the Russell. So we're going to go back, start at Sunday or Friday, actually. Friday after market, the Russell was up 1%. On yesterday, it lost 1.5% or somewhere around there. And today it is up 2.95%. So it gained everything it lost and some. So we're actually, again, we're back in the positive, it seems like, from the past 2 or 3 days. Is it worth getting in if we may need to get out during the holiday? So that is why I got out of Adobe. I told you I actually purchased Adobe using margin, which means I was borrowing money. I would not, because I know, unless it's a stock that I want to own long term and it's in my buy range, which is our entry price, which means that's the price that we looked at online and we did our due diligence and research, and we said, okay, this is the price we like this at, and we think it's worth holding over long term. Unless it's a long term play and I got it at my entry price, I would not hold it throughout the weekend. Now, if it's a day trade or a swing trade, I want to get out of that. I want to get out of that before Thursday. For sure. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I think Thursday closes early in the market, and Friday the market is closed and it does not open back up until Monday. So it's a short week for the market. If it's a short-term play, you just try to make some quick money, I definitely would not buy and hold through the weekend. But if it's something you plan on holding for the long term, absolutely get into that. Absolutely get into it, especially if it's in your buy range. And then seeing that some of these are coming back up, it may be worth to see, do they drop on Thursday, and buy some on Thursday and wait for the market to go back up on Monday. So that's a tactic I actually use often. So sometimes I know that these stocks, I know that they're going to have the holiday sell-off before the break because people don't want to be holding on. They don't want to get caught holding the bag. They'll sell a large majority of their shares. The prices will come down on Thursday. I use that opportunity to go shopping because I like discount prices. Once they get those discount prices on Monday, when everybody like, okay, it's safe to get back in, I'm already holding. So I'm riding the wave back up. I'm going to sell out, take my profits on Monday, and let everybody else do what they need to do throughout the week. And also that saves me a day trade, right? So that's not considered a day trade because I bought it on Thursday and I sold it on Monday. So that's one good thing, right? That's a swing instead of a day trade, so it doesn't impact me negatively. It doesn't take away from my 3 day trades that I have. So yeah, that's what we got. We can take a look at the portfolio. So we know we got Neo. I'm still holding that, but it's down. But as far as the stock for the day, it's up 7%. Bible's up 7%. ChargePoint up 3.83%. Pretty much everything came up. This Fiverr was one where I had been wanting to buy more, and I did today when I saw it come down at 114. I knew there was a resistance. I did not touch PayPal. Adobe, I told y'all I bought more, and I sold it. So these are the shares I originally had. I bought 1 share today at that 540, and I sold it with the $17. I think I only took about a $15 profit actually. So I took a $15 profit out of it just to kind of build my account back up. Now, if I would have been smart and did a call option, which I wasn't thinking of because I was kind of occupied at that time, I didn't want to miss it. But looking at this, I wouldn't have missed it. I would have had time in the morning to get out of the call option. But I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to chance it coming back down and losing money. But this would have been a perfect time when it hit that 540 when I posted the video earlier for us to get in. So I can actually show you guys the video earlier. Let me see if I can pull up my Instagram on the computer. And I can show y'all the video earlier that I posted on my story. I posted it with the limit buy because I told you guys that limit buy is important. If we know where we like the price at, that thing makes it really easy so that we're not having to watch it and hold it the entire time. So I can show y'all that. That'll really, a lot of people don't know that you can do that. So it makes your life so much easier as far as making purchases. So let's check this out. I'm going to turn the camera around for y'all again. So buying more at 540, right? I posted that at 13 hours. So I showed you guys how to make this trade. Came in here. I set my limit. See that limit order? I set my limit price at $540, and I actually set it at $540.90. I did regular market hours. I put 1 share. So this sets my account to where it would automatically buy that 1 share at $540. So you see this stock is steady coming down at this time. So that means that it would have automatically bought that 1 share at $540. And at that point, I could have set a limit sale or whatever, but I just monitored it long enough to make some money and get out. Again, I'm building my portfolio a little bit at a time, as you all should be doing as well. So we know we have our long-term plays, and we know we have our short-term plays. Now, those of you who are in here just merely to find long-term plays, Adobe is definitely a long-term play. Adobe is a very profitable company. They have been doing good over the years. And they had a really high, I want to say, price point when we looked at it the other day. I do not recall what it was, but it would have been a good long-term play if you would have got in at that 540. And I believe 540 was actually our entry price that we looked at. Actually, I think our entry point was $545, so we got it $5 cheaper than what we thought was a good price already. So that's perfect, right? Other than that, tomorrow, looking at the market indicators, we can say it's gonna be a green day. So we're gonna go back to the futures, right? Based on tomorrow's futures, we can say, right, we looked at this and we know that these numbers here are wrong. So looking here at the positive, the Dow's up 1.6, S&P 500 1.78, and actually I want to check a second source, right? I want to check the second source just to make sure Dow Jones, everybody's not gonna be wrong. So yeah, this is showing the Dow still up at 1.6. S&P 500 is showing S&P still up 1.78% on today. And the NASDAQ, we just want to be sure, right? Because that, as you all saw, the website was giving us false information. We want to make sure we have it right. And the NASDAQ is up 2.4%. Based on that information, I'm going to say I think tomorrow's going to be another green day. Now, just as it did today, where it came down first thing in the morning and came back up, I think that we may have some negative selling pressure in the morning. But remember, we don't trade in the pre-market, right? We want to wait till after that first 30 minutes to an hour before we actually start looking at stocks, before we start looking at companies, because that's when they settle down. The market is most volatile in the first 30 minutes to an hour of the day. So tomorrow, and again, it's the holiday, so we're expecting a lot of selling pressure. We're expecting our prices to come down. So tomorrow, I think first thing in the morning, it's going to come down. And I think we're probably going to see some gains around lunch or closer to the end of the day after things settle down. Or it may just be a flat day, but I do not think we're going to end in the red as we have seen for the past 3 to 4 trading days. So that's what I'm seeing for tomorrow. We're going to look at Terra Luna, and I'm going to update y'all on that tomorrow. Nobody's actually really asked me about any other companies lately, so I have not really looked at anything outside of Tesla. And I looked at Fiverr today. I looked at Tesla today. I looked at AMC today. AMC is it's a hot one. Again, it's a hot one. So I don't really recommend others trading AMC. So I usually do those trades on my own. And I do swing trades or day trades or call options on those because you never know what it's going to do. So, but if you're experienced or if you know what you're doing, then you can get in there and those are things you can add to your watch list to trade or to look for a good trade in. Looking at my watch list though, pretty much everything is green, and that's my watch list are stocks that I like, right? Those are not stocks that I'm in. Those are stocks that I like. So what I'll do is I'll look for us to play tomorrow, similar to what we did for Adobe. And maybe we can find something, and we'll see if Terra Luna is worth getting into. So if y'all have any questions, y'all let me know, and we can get those addressed. If not, we'll just look for some more. We'll look for some more plays. Might have y'all something hot and ready for tomorrow, and I hope y'all have a good night.